Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Ethereum. We will take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 4 hours. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past few days broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. And going into the weekend, it's very important because remember, cryptos are open 24/7. So my goal here is I'm going to just pretend like you don't watch this video until Sunday. So I want this video to still be relevant to you when you're watching it on Sunday evening. So that's why I like the 4-hour. It's going to allow me to talk about broad levels and then walk you through some questions that you can ask yourself that will, again, have this video still be relevant even if you are watching this a couple of days from now. And a lot of these areas I've talked about in yesterday's video, they're still going to be relevant, for getting kind of the question started. So the first thing before anything else is kind of establishing the overall pattern going into the weekend. And this pattern would be just be, a good old-fashioned, now that I'm drawing this very kind of bootleg-ish, but essentially a bear pennant type pattern. Now, just because it's a bearish pattern doesn't mean for sure it's going to the downside, but that's pretty much the major question going into the weekend is this bear overall pattern going to win out, or are the bulls going to be able to fight back? So that's where the first question comes into play, and that's all about where's the price at relative to 210. So if you're watching this on Sunday night and the price is actually down below 210, that would be telling you that the bears and this pattern as a whole has won out, and that the bears are not only still in full control, but the bears are gaining that much more control as far as the overall trend of things is concerned. And as you can see here, just to give a little perspective on things, any sort of breaks below that 210 mark is just a signal that the price is entering territory that hasn't been seen for a very long time. The next overall level of support would be down around 190, which I talked about from a couple of days ago. So if somehow you're watching this Sunday and you're also saying, wow, the price is actually down below 192, that would just imply that things have been really, really bad over the weekend for the bulls and really good for the bears. So use that first set of questions. The next question to ask yourself is, if you're saying, well, the price is still above 210, then ask yourself, well, where's the price relative to 235, which is this red line right here. And you can see that once again, the price has been rejected by it. And if you're answering that the price, well, is still below there, but up above 210, well, then one word can summarize that situation. And that's just the price is consolidating, at that moment in time. If the price is actually up above 235, then that would be definitely a sign that the bulls are putting up a good fight and maybe even trying to turn things around. And if somehow the price is actually up above 250, then that would definitely be a huge sign that the bulls are having a very, very good weekend. So use these broad levels, use those questions, and this video will remain relevant all weekend long. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.